Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Wandering Magic. This is going to be your September 2022 message. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like a song came to me and I forgot. That's fine. It'll come back to me if it's meant to come back. But you got great achievement in reverse for your overall energy here. So I'll turn it this way. It's like a banquet, right? And with that being said, it feels like something is out of reach, something is impossible. Something that you've been trying to achieve is not being achieved this month. Similarly to, I think it was Capricorn or Sagittarius, one of those. Something that you were trying to achieve is kind of like on the back burner for now. And it just kind of is what it is at the moment, but you're not happy about this. In conjunction with that energy, you got Capricorn and Magic Carpet, and Magic Carpet is in reverse. So with the Capricorn energy, this is about digging really deep into your goals and something about handling your business, whatever that means to you. So it could literally mean work, or like doing what you have to do, or getting your affairs in order, all those things. Really being responsible, handling your responsibilities is what this is. This is like a lot of planning, kind of going dormant for a little while so you can figure this out. It's not time to take action just yet, which is why the achievement that the goal that you're trying to achieve is not happening for you in September. But with Mercury in retrograde, take that as a saving grace and take a moment to appreciate that it's not, because this is a period of really reevaluating things, right? Taking a step back. This is not time to take a step forward. You're taking a step back so you can see the bigger picture. So think big picture mode. Don't think small. Don't pull things apart. Think overall, how is this going to benefit everybody? How is this going to work? Your Kipper message, which I pulled 4 cards, and I will explain the 4th one in just a moment. So you got House, Pathway, and Privileged Lady. Literally something about the home. Because I'm looking ahead here with slippers, and this is the future card. It literally says home on there. Home. So something about your home and trying to establish, I heard where that is. Trying to establish where home is. So for some of you in romantic connections, you're not quite feeling, you're feeling like a piece of the puzzle that is missing. And we'll talk about that a little bit more when we get into the tarot. But is there something missing here, and you're just trying to journey along? I'm getting 2, so like, or 3. 2 or the past 2 or 3 years. It's been, there's something about the past 2 or 3 years regarding this privileged lady. Now, there is this tarot reader. I don't know if any of you follow her. The Ugly Truth. And when she pulls Kipper cards, Angie, she calls the privileged lady the hoe. So usually this is someone that is like wreaking havoc or like driving you crazy or something along those lines. Someone who is kind of like set in their ways and like my way or the highway, and that seems like that's what you're dealing with. So maybe you have a roommate that is kind of that way. Maybe you're in a relationship and that person is like, this is how we're gonna do it. They're very dominant in that way. Where they just try to take over. And the reason I could pull the 4th card is because I'm like, what energy for Scorpio is linked to this privileged lady? And it doesn't have to be a lady, it could be also a male, just saying. But thoughts. And so you're deep in thought. This is why we're talking about going dormant, taking pause and stepping back and not moving forward, because those impulses are real. Okay? Watch your impulses. Felt compelled to say that as well. How do you like this? With your tarot, you got the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and then it goes to 6. So you see how it goes from 7, 8, and then they're like, no, we got to take a step back. And in this case, it took 2 steps back because it went to the 6, right? And the 6 is in front. But between both of these, it's like strategic planning and working on something. She's tying her shoes, but that's what you got to do. Right now, you're tying your shoes. You can't run before you tie your shoes or you'll be falling all over the place, right? So you're thinking about all those investments that were made. And then now you're kind of like talking yourself into this situation. But if it ultimately leads to unhappiness, then what are you doing? Right? What are you doing? Because with the 6 of Pentacles, this is like the giver not receiving anything back and the receiver just taking and taking and taking. So this could also be like a friend who is always taking, depleting your energy. It could be, of course, a romantic connection where they just kind of take from you. Or if you're dating, feeling like you can't win kind of thing, it just feels like that. Like, I want this to be worth my time, but is this worth working on? And if you notice, these two are independent. They're trying to figure it out. But whenever someone else is around, things become unbalanced. So it's like, you can have water, but you can't, you know? And so it's not really fair. I'm feeling like this is really stressing you the fuck out with the 4 of Wands. Sorry, this is the 4 of Swords. So 4 of Wands actually talks about the home again and stability and creating a solid foundation. And what does that mean? If you're standing on a solid foundation, you're not falling over. You're not even thinking about your safety or security. But this is like a security breach where things are not feeling safe anymore. They're not feeling at home anymore. There's moments of unrest. There's sleepless nights. There's bad dreams. There's overthinking. There's anxiety. Things of that nature. And now it's time to make a judgment call. Really make a concrete decision. But I feel like your stress is knowing that this is permanent and there's no going back. This is going to cause a chain reaction of events that you're not sure you're ready for. But I will say, Scorpio, I always feel like I remind you in your readings, you are the phoenix rising from the ashes, my friend. So you were built for this shit. You were literally the death card with resurrecting from the dirt. This is like that moment in Kill Bill when Uma Thurman's character, what's her name? Beatrice. She gets buried alive and she realizes, oh shit, I am in this wooden box in dirt. Someone buried me. And she takes all of her training, all of everything she's learned, and she digs herself out. She pops the box that she's in and goes swimming through the dirt and comes out. And when she comes out, she's fucking shit up. Okay? Sorry to be so explicit and graphic. I'm just saying the scene was very vivid in my mind, and really this is like kicking ass and taking names. Doing what is best for you, making yourself a priority, but also what is driving you is what you need to ask yourself. What is driving you forward and focusing on that? Because I feel, and if we're thinking about the Kill Bill scene, there is a child or children involved here somehow. That may be your driving factor to really bring you to your happy place, right? So keeping that in mind, how can you take this a step further? How can you create a happy home? How can you bring in the stability, happiness, balance, restoration back? And I'm getting finding your peace again. But the only way to do this right now is to reevaluate the way that things have been going. I am also very parched. So sidebar to remain hydrated for some of you that are not. And also taking care of your health. Your physical health is just as important as your mental health. Okay, you got the Six of Wands. So this also feels like, that's too many. Being under a microscope, like somebody's watching you. Fear of abandonment. Not being totally unhappy, but just not being 100% happy with the Sun card. Reevaluating your wants and desires. The thing that you've been hoping for and wishing for, and really seeing it work in your favor. I'm also getting the end of competition, ending of the fighting, and I'm feeling like you are going to win. There is going to be revelations, things that you find out. Again, with the numbers going up and down, it's 6, 18, and then we pop all the way to 5. And so with this energy here, this is like, again, you're kind of being watched a little bit under a microscope. I feel like you're onto somebody and they know it. Okay, you're starting to see things for what they actually are. I'm feeling a slight feeling of betrayal. Somebody has betrayed you in some kind of way. There was a sector of dishonesty that happened, and you're wondering if you should just jump ship, you know? And hopefully jump ship doesn't mean you're going crazy. It just means that you're going to take your exit, okay? Again, your mental health and your physical health need to take a priority. I'm also getting, like, when your mental health is out of whack, you get physical sensations in your body that are like negative, so pay attention to those. Going with your future energy here, you have slippers and amulet. So remember, we talked a little bit about slippers with home, right? The concept of there's no place like home. Ultimately feeling good and having strength and hope, right? Hope with the Star card, having hope and faith, tapping back into those true desires that you want and seek, and know that they are there. With amulet, it's talking about protecting your energy. Again, safety and security are also coming up here. There's something that doesn't quite feel safe. It feels very uncertain, but be comfortable in that uncertainty, because there's something like brewing. I'm seeing like a tornado, right? And it kind of, the tornado's coming and you're like fearing the worst, but it just like did the minimal, you know? So just keep that in mind. Also, there's something about a lucky charm here. So I'm getting, this is a little bit of a weird analogy, but I think it's a sweet 15 or sweet 16. I am Hispanic, so Latinos, we do the sweet 15. But one of those, something about like, there's like a lucky charm in that, like, part of your party, your group of people. I don't really know what they're called. It's like when you have your sweet 16 or 15 and your friends come out in it and they're in really nice dresses, but there's a lucky charm. And if I'm not mistaken, I could be totally mistaken with this, but usually it's like a young child. So again, there could be a child involved, I'm getting, with this. Anyway, I do again feel like you are going to be lucky in some endeavor. It's not gonna feel that way though. So just try to hold on to hope, faith. Things are going to work out, but you're not going to be able to see it in September. Just watch things surrounding your home and security and whatever that means to you. So within the next few months, again, saying it's not quite time. In the near future, another timing card for the near future, just not right now, and then you're ready. So you are prepared for this. You already have an idea of what I'm talking about. So you're ready. When the moment comes, you'll know it and you'll be ready. Okay, I hope that made sense. I hope this resonated with you, Scorpio. Watch your sun, moon, and rising for any additional messages, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.